Hey everybody, Tim McBride here, founder of Homes for Good, partner Wexler Luxury Real Estate, but more importantly, this is my first podcast of Change Agent, making a real difference with real estate. I want to invite you to come along with me. I want to use this platform to elevate the great stories happening here in our community because I have the platform to do it, which is real estate. Today is day one of a new adventure for myself and for a platform that means so much to me personally and professionally, and that is the launch of my Change Agent podcast. And the purpose of me doing this is very simple. It's about recognition and it's about awareness and storytelling. I want to use the platform I have as a realtor to be a change agent. It's that simple. To use the resources and the community that I am supposed to approach every day to sell my services as a realtor, whether it be sell, buy, investor, you name it, and use that opportunity to serve the great nonprofit organizations and for-profit organizations here in our community and bring awareness around the good things that they're doing. And in that, my intention is to not only raise awareness, but raise funds to support their mission and their why for what they do on a daily basis. So, I've built Homes for Good over the last year and a half, and it's been an inspiring mission of mine. And, I'm nowhere near where I want it to be, but I felt like it was a natural opportunity for me to start a podcast. I built a great relationship with Skylar and got to know Rensler Media, and it just seemed to be the perfect fit. And why not? My intentions are to go think big, dream big, and make an even bigger impact. And I believe a podcast is just another tool that I can use to share the stories of these great organizations that I look to partner with, bring them on so that they can directly communicate to you, my audience, their why, their missions, their goals, their aspirations, and more importantly, the impact that they've had and hope to continue to have moving forward. So you guys are all aware, Homes for Good started in 2018 as just a small grassroots fundraising platform. I saw real estate as an opportunity to elevate the standard of service beyond a transaction, beyond selling my services. And for me, it was natural. How do I differentiate? How do I separate? And how do I build equity in myself that I can be proud about? And that was Homes for Good. And it's a testament to everything I did prior to real estate. I was in the sports marketing world for a long time. I used my experience in the agency world. I used my education. I used my experience in the marketing and branding with Red Bull. I used my entrepreneurial experiences, a company that I founded, which actually moved me here, which worked with athletes and teams to enroll their fans around the works they do in the community in real time through their performance. I used all of that to kind of ignite this idea. And as I approached the marketplace, people responded and people validated me and people invested in me because they believed in it. And with that, I just felt like this is where I want to go and this is what I want to build. And real estate's my vehicle to do it. So Homes for Good, to date, we've raised over $12,000 in 2018 for 12 local organizations. Amazing opportunities to partner with them, learn their stories, and take their story into my daily conversations and raise money. And the money is raised by me. I give based off of my daily responsibilities, specific triggers, which I use are Homes for Good, open houses. So for every open house I sit, I'll give $5. And if no one shows up, at least $5 are going to go towards the organization that I'm partnering with. In that open house are materials that have been provided to me from each group that I meet with that best represent them. It's not me printing off a website and saying this is why these guys are great. It's their voice in my space. So it's not me trying to manipulate or direct people to give to them. It's my place to share their story, and hopefully seed will be planted or they'll be inspired to get involved. And if they do, great. If they don't, that's also great. But at least a conversation's been had. And then for me, it's an opportunity to build a relationship with someone without me being a realtor to them. So like I said, today over 12,000. Many lessons have been learned since 2008. And as I've approached 2009, that you're seeing the evolution of the brand. You're seeing now a podcast, more media, video production, better storytelling in terms of visual representations, more experiences with me actually in the community with these groups, because I started to realize that months go by too fast and I couldn't invest enough of my time and energy into the work they do because I want it to be authentic. It's very, very important to me not to compromise the integrity of what I want to create with Homes for Good. like I said, as the title of this is Change Agent, my drive, my why is to use the resources I have, the platform I have, to serve others, and that means both my clients and my community. So here we are, podcast number 1. I got a lot to say, but this one is about just kind of putting my heart out there, just sharing with everybody that I'm here to serve our community, and I want this to be a space where it's super informal. It's a conversation that can be had. Yes, I'll talk about real estate. I'll talk about the market. I'll talk about what I'm seeing. I want to come off like an expert in that space, but more importantly, I want it to be something that people can come and join me on and share who they are, what they're working on, their why behind it, so that this can be a platform for them to create more awareness and hopefully draw more people in to help. And that will be nonprofit side, members with an organization. It will be members in the community on the for-profit side that have stepped up and matched donations and have supported me from day one. It's because of them that I'm actually here. It has nothing to do with me. So quick shout outs actually as I'm going through that process or that thinking is Austin Bates, VIP Mortgage, not only a good friend, but an expert in the lending space. He, day one, when I shared what I wanted to do, stepped up and saw value, saw opportunity, and could see the big picture, and he offered to match everything I raised every month. So because of him, the dollar amounts are real. Because of every interaction I've had where people decided to give to these causes, my clients and just guests that showed up, thank you. Thank you. I don't ask anyone to give, so when you do, it's just that much sweeter. And all those other partners that have stepped up along the side, just thank you very much. The list is long. Consultant AZ, which helped me build my website, helped me build the brand from day one. Travis and Chelsea are incredible. Thank you for them. I'm going to be here a while listening to it, but in 2019, I invested more into the brand. I keep putting more into it because of the vision I have. And, my copy is changing. My brand is changing. The design is becoming cleaner, more effective, because I want this to best represent everyone I work with and not me. So this podcast today is just me talking. It's me sharing kind of my why. If you know me, you know my background. It wasn't in real estate. So this is what excites me about this platform. It allows me to use a new chapter of my life to really connect to my past, but more importantly, bring that full circle for my future. And being a change agent is what drives me in this business and will drive me to be a better servant to my clients, servant to my community, and hopefully servant to my family, because they are my priority, obviously. So here I am, change agent, podcast number 1. This will be a platform where we create content, we storytell, and I share to the marketplace the work that's being done by great organizations and how I'm using real estate to bring more of their why, and a goal to the community. And if anyone ever wants to learn more, I have my website, homesforgoodaz.com. I have a social handle, homesforgood on Instagram. I have my personal, Tim McBride, RE. I do like to share a lot of stuff on my personal pages because I want to be completely transparent. Again, this is about the organization I'm supporting, not about me. And I believe to give without expectation is the purpose of why I'm doing this. And I hope that the relationships that come from this are just going to be long-term, as they've already proven to be. And I'm excited to use this platform to support all the other channels I'm using to promote every campaign I do, create content, and storytell, primarily around amazing stories here, because we are a big city and there are great things happening beside us that we aren't aware of, and hopefully I can be just a light for some of those groups that can bring them value. So, Change Agent, this is my first podcast. Run with me on this, have fun with me on this, tell me what I'm doing right, tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm an open book. This is going to be fun. And like I said, I'm just kind of going in with big expectations with this. I'm new, I'm a rookie, and I like that because I want to be honest and I want to be transparent. And this first one it's just about who I am and my why and where I want to go. So we have barely scratched the surface of what Homes for Good can be and how real estate can be a vehicle to really serve our community beyond just helping people buy and sell homes, because that is very important. But for me, I think there's more in the business that we can, and more potential in the business that we can really tap into. So I'm excited. So please enjoy this. Any feedback is greatly appreciated. I'm excited. Thank you to Rensler Media for believing in me and giving me this platform to have this podcast. It's Change Agent. It's making a real difference with real estate. And I'm Tim McBride. I'm a realtor. I'm a change agent, and I'm excited to see where this can go here locally in the city of Phoenix, the state of Arizona, and beyond.